Hey, Scott from Aristocob.com here.
And Seth from TheShrinkingPastor.com.
Welcome to Markwood Men's Breakfast Club, where I think we're finally ready to determine whether or not our pipes have ghosted from smoking cigars in them.
Yeah.
So let's retract. Smoked a cigar, straight cigar in this pipe.
And that was by straight cigar, chopped it up, crammed it down in there.
Yes, we did. The next episode, we chopped it up as if that pipe or the cigar was damaged, stuck it into the pipe, smoked it.
The tobacco, and just smoked the tobacco.
Then we took that ground up tobacco in another episode, mixed it with Lane 1Q. That was good.
That was really good.
That was a good experiment.
Do that again.
Last week, we experienced Inception by smoking a pipe in a cigar, in a pipe, in a cigar. First time ever seen.
Yeah,
never duplicated, unless it's become a thing. In which case, like eating Tide Pods.
Yeah, don't tell the FDA. I think we've slipped this one under the radar.
So we're finally ready. We both have cleaned out these pipes. We're going to put just straight old 1Q into these and smoke them. And then as we wrap up this episode, we just have to remember to tell you whether or not they have ghosted. So let's load them up. Did I tell you about the hot chicken that I had in Nashville?
No.
It's one of those things, I guess Memphis does it, Nashville does it, where they fry chicken and then they dip that into a hot sauce. And I guess traditionally the hot sauce was made of lard and then probably ground cayenne peppers.
Huh.
I don't think they use lard anymore. Maybe they do, but it's an oil-based.
Yeah, I've had some where they use like chili oil.
Yeah. I know that KFC did a version of it. We went to a place called O'Charlie's, did a version of it. So we went to this place, and they have I forget what they call the one that's naked, with no hot sauce. And then they had mild, and they had medium, they had hot, and they had damn hot. And they had chicken wings, chicken tenders. And I was there with a bunch of folks, and I ordered the medium because I like spicy, but I don't care for hot unless it is coming with flavor.
Yeah.
So I got the medium. Almost everybody else got, one guy got mild, but everybody else got a mix. So if you get like the chicken, actually any way you do it, if you get multiple pieces, they'll do them in multiple intensities. The medium was as hot as anything I would ever want to eat.
Right.
And after eating it, if I were ever to go back, I wouldn't even go medium. It was hot for the sake of hot, not for flavor. Then the guys that got the hot and the damn hot, they were sweating. I was taking pictures. Their faces looked like somebody was hitting them in the nuts. I mean, it was not pleasant. And nobody finished all of their damn hot chicken. I don't know why that's a thing. I really don't. And the fact it's so popular, people apparently go there for it. I would never go again with the intent to eat it that hot.
Some people enjoy it, but I think that there's something about the experience of it. And also there is some sort of endorphin rush that you get by doing that. You're competing in something, even if you're just competing against yourself.
Right, I know.
There's a place nearby that has a Memphis chicken, and it's super hot. It's hot, but it hurts so good. And but apparently the owner had to be scolded by the waitstaff and told that she can't serve it as hot as she wants to.
Really?
Like she has to kick it down because she probably does the damn hot for herself. Mm-hmm. And they said nobody is going to enjoy this here. Make it more reasonable because they only do it it's a chicken sandwich. But what I don't like about it is the oil, because it's coated in a chili oil, and so it comes out, especially as a sandwich, it's just dripping.
Right.
And it feels almost as if they didn't cook it at a high enough temperature. If you've ever done that with fried chicken, where you have you don't have your temperature on your fryer set up high enough, it doesn't get crisp. Out greasy. It comes out greasy. Kind of feels like that. That part of it I don't really care for.
Yeah. Well, the night before we went to a barbecue place, and the barbecue place had wings, and they were also talking about how hot they were. They had a sauce called Diablo, and a couple of the people were trying it, and the folks that really like hot stuff were saying it wasn't all that hot. What's funny is that the local guy said that he and his wife went there. They each got a sandwich or something, and they each got a serving of the Diablo. And he's sitting there eating this stuff like it's corn syrup, and she's just sweating and saying, "How can you possibly eat that?" He goes, "It's not that hot." She goes, "We mustn't have gotten the same sauce." He sticks his finger in. It couldn't take his finger out of his mouth fast enough that his face then starts to light up and heat up, and he didn't have.
Whoa.
There was a habanero or something in there that was just super intense. So anyway, I don't get it.
Yeah.
I don't get it. I watch Hot Ones and I see them eating chicken wings, and if it's not bringing flavor, although many of theirs they talk about how, wow, that actually is kind of fruity or kind of whatever they give. I wouldn't mind that.
Yes. Yeah, heat for the sake of heat isn't fun to me, but heat with flavor is fine. One of my favorite wings at Buffalo Wild Wings is their mango habanero. It's got a lot of heat, but a ton of flavor. My strategy going in, because I don't want my face to be on fire the whole time, is I'll order 5 of those and 5 of the sweet barbecue, which I also enjoy. I'll hit the 5 mango habanero really quickly, and then we'll just jump straight into the honey barbecue or sweet barbecue. And by the time I'm 2 in, all of the heat has cooled and I haven't even noticed it.
Do you remember Buffalo's, when Buffalo used to be in business? And they had that hot barbecue. Or spicy barbecue, whatever they called it. That was really good. That was really good because it had a barbecue sweetness to it, but plenty of heat. I like that. All right. We're going to keep smoking. We're not going to tell you whether we have some ghosting here yet until we've given this bowl a good college try.
But I have a new toy to show off.
I see that.
Yeah. And it is such a new toy that I was late getting to the movie theater today because I was purchasing this, and I haven't tested it once. So I really hope that it works. We're all gonna see if it does together. So what I have here is a new quadcopter or drone. This is the Rise Tello. It's got bumpers. I've shown off some drones in the past. One thing that makes this one unique compared to the others I've shown is it's got a camera in the front. The camera films at 1080p, but what makes this one so expensive? It's $100, but also
it's not expensive for a drone.
It's not
expensive for a toy drone.
It is expensive for a toy drone, and this is in the category of toy drone. The toy drones that I have, I've got 3 of them. They are like $15, $15, and $25 was the cost on those. So compared to those, it's expensive. What makes it expensive is the fact that it uses DJI software and uses Intel hardware, and it's created by Rise Robotics Company. So it's got 3 big brands behind it. The DJI software is apparently what makes the magic happen. So the drones that I have are a lot of fun. They're hard to break, but you can break them. And one thing that's characteristic of all of them is there's no sort of elevation control. You press up to go up and down to go down, but if you're not pressing anything, it's going to fall like a rock. This one...
Oh, you're actually seeing what the camera's seeing right now. Cool. That's great television, too. It is just locked in. It is hovering. That's cool.
So, this one is locked in. And
did you see that?
Yeah. Part of what makes it locked in is there's a sensor underneath. There are 2 sensors in a camera that it's using to detect where it is and where things are underneath it. So it should...
Are you doing that or am I?
You are. So...
Out of the TV again.
Understand? So it has, with the onboard camera, I can see this through my phone.
That's cool.
And so I could fly in first-person view. Whoa!
Oh, no. So what does that mean? First-person view.
So first-person view is if I'm not looking at the drone, I could still be flying the drone just by looking at my phone.
So you could fly it out of this room, fly it around the shop.
And see where it is and be flying it strictly from the camera view.
That is
so
cool.
It also has, let me see if I can do this. It's got recording views. So this is a view where it will automatically rotate 360 degrees to take a panoramic video. All of the video is stored locally on your phone. Pictures are stored locally on your phone. They say it can fly up to 100 meters away and up to 10 meters high, but there are actually ways to extend that with a Wi-Fi extender, or, I mean, it stopped perfectly. And then, let's see. Let's say I want to land it. If I want to do a hand landing, it should.
Drop.
No, hang on.
If it drops.
Okay, to open the font. Let's do 5 seconds. Oh wait, there's a pop-up I have to press. No. Alright, well that part, I don't know how to make that work. Tap OK, then put your open palm in 5 seconds, so I'll automatically land on it. Okay. Nope.
Pull it away.
Yeah, it's saying that there's low ambient light,
Oh,
so it's having a hard time distinguishing, but either way, I can just land it normally. So
that's cool. That is the coolest toy drone I have ever seen.
Yeah, there are people that were saying that there are people that are cautious to say that it's super awesome because it's got features of the $600, $700, $800, $900 drones, and they want to make sure people aren't getting their expectations too high. But the picture's great. It's 720p pictures and video. The height is great. I've watched a ton of videos of people playing with these. You know, it doesn't do well in low light. You have to do some certain things with it, but being able to control it completely from your phone is cool. It does flips and tricks. Some of the flips, like, I don't think we would catch it on camera.
I wouldn't do it in here.
Well, so
I just wouldn't do it.
I say that, you say that, but the videos I was seeing, they were doing flips and forward flips, backward flips, side flips in a 2 foot by 2 foot space.
And they've done it before. I wouldn't do it here. I would do it on your carpet or on your yard. There's just too much stuff in here to get in trouble. So that's cool.
Yeah, I would do it in here. But the reason why I won't do it now is because I don't think the camera's wide enough or tall enough to pick it up. But yeah, it's supposed to be really, really great for just flying around. I'm excited because it's small enough and portable enough to just take with me when I go places, maybe leave it in my car, maybe even take it on some of my business trips and use it for capturing footage of some of the cool and beautiful places I have seen.
Does it collapse down at all, or is that the size?
It doesn't. That's the size, but they make some really good cases for it. One of the reasons why I went ahead and bought it today is they were having a Father's Day sale where you could get a second battery for free. So batteries are $20. So the only downside right now is that the additional batteries, the only way to charge it is it has to be plugged into the device. And so you can charge it to the device, but then they make chargers that let you charge multiple batteries. I just don't have that right now.
Were you connected via Bluetooth or Wi-Fi?
It's Wi-Fi.
It's Wi-Fi.
Yeah, it's Wi-Fi, and it can get interference from other electrical devices if there are a lot of them. But so like flying under power lines might not be great. But by and large, what is this saying? Yeah, it's saying it's turning off, as it should. Yeah, it connects via Wi-Fi. So I saw people testing the distance, and they were getting about half of a soccer field's length before they were losing connection.
How big's a soccer field?
I don't know. I say soccer field because I think it's smaller than a football field, but I'm not certain on that. Don't quote me on that. It's a pretty significant distance. It's a pretty significant distance.
Soccer field's about as big as a football field, though.
Yeah. But what a lot of the people will do is they'll buy a $12 Wi-Fi extender that runs off of USB. You plug it into a USB power bank, and you connect to the device through the Wi-Fi extender, and it will extend. It will at least double the distance that you can get on it. It also gives you better video quality and picture quality when you're closer to it. So, a simple solution like that, super cool. I'm really happy with it. I'm really happy with it. So for me, it was.
Are they open tomorrow?
Huh? Yeah, Best Buy. But I bought the last one, so you can order it online. Yeah, you can order it online. For me, it was partly a Father's Day gift to myself, but also it was a celebratory gift for hitting a goal weight.
How are you doing on your weight?
Great. So as of recording, I'm down since April 6th. Today is June, the day before Father's Day. I'm down 51 pounds in 71 days. So that means I'm down 61 pounds since my heaviest, which was last year before potato fasting. And lost 2.5 pounds, 3 pounds yesterday. From yesterday to today, down 3 more pounds. So I'm doing keto, but doing only 1 meal a day. And then also with that, because I'm not hungry, my body's just burning my stored fat. Because I'm not really hungry throughout the day, I'm eating significantly fewer calories than I would need to. So I'm probably only eating 40 to 45% of my daily calorie
availability or whatever
needs to continue. If I wanted to stay this weight, I'm eating about 40 to 50 probably 40 to 50% of what I would need to eat to stay this weight. So I'm eating about half of what I need to maintain, which is why I'm losing really quickly.
And then you're saying you ate half of that. Half then?
No. So I was just doing the math. So for keto, what they typically recommend is you calculate your total calories, and then if you want to lose weight, you do a 20% deficiency. So you take in 20% of that. So I did that. That number, which is already 20% fewer calories than I would need to eat, I'm eating half of that.
Okay, there's your 40.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
that's great.
Yeah.
That's really great.
Yeah, I am definitely the lightest I've been in the last 6 years, since before Ender was born, since before... I'm the lightest I've been since I started the Shrinking Pastor YouTube channel to begin with. So I'm really happy.
Is that a thing?
It was. It was at a time. It was at a time. If you want to see video of a fat man struggling with P90X, you should check it out. The Shrinking Pastor at YouTube. So, those of you who are interested in getting into droning and don't want to spend $600,
that's cool.
It's a great entry-level drone that's easy to manage and easy to do, that you won't cry about if it falls into a lake. Probably.
When?
I mean, it won't be a win if you don't fly it over lakes, but you're right. We all will fly them over lakes.
Yes, we will. Very cool. I'll have to check that out. So, you haven't been smoking yours. I have been smoking mine. I'm ready to give an opinion on this. Are you?
Well, I am. You would be the better opinion anyway, because of your affinity for Lane 1Q. So you would know if it doesn't taste like 1Q or not. Go ahead.
I'm not picking up ghosting.
I'm not either.
I'm not. And let's say it did ghost. The perfect pipe to smoke it in is a corncob pipe. You could dedicate a pipe to smoking cigar tobacco. So,
well,
do it. If you want to do it, do it. It's not going to ruin your pipe.
And for our last
cob anyway.
From our last test, let's say it does ghost, right? If you use it to smoke something like 1Q, we already know that 1Q is good mixed with the flavor of the cigar.
Yeah.
So at worst, you're just mixing 1Q and cigar flavor, which is not unpleasant.
Yeah. Yeah. To me.
You know, maybe don't use it for your most favorite limited edition 10-year-old tobacco.
Yeah, don't use your cob wasp if you're, caring for that. I got no problem with this. I don't know what that red light flashing means. It probably means we're getting close to our memory capacity. So we'll wrap this up. I mean, that's great news. We're not going to smoke any more cigars. No point in doing that. If we do, we won't make a big deal about it. We'll just do it. And you should give it a try if you like cigars.
Yep.
So that's it. Thanks for joining us. Making a great week. See you next week.
See ya.